Hey guys, what's going on? This is One Block at a Time. I'm coming to you today from another great episode of Minecraft. Over the past few weeks, I've been looking for a new server to join, something like a small community, completely vanilla server, and I found one, or actually, rather, they found me. Put some posts up on the Minecraft forums, and this gentleman got back to me. He has a server called Generation Gaming Minecraft Server, or GGMC as we all call it here. I'm here on top of the spawn. I thought I would take you through what I saw for my first visit to the server here. So yeah, they created spawn inside a giant 64 diameter sphere. Put nether inside of it. And I've been on the server here for about a week now. I've found a place to live. I've made my nether hub transport area, although it's not completed. I think I've got probably the largest trek that I know of all the other nether transport systems in the server so far. But that I could be mistaken with that. But so there is some running in between the nether hub and my portal to my home. I just use a small... I set out originally to find a desert or a... oh, there's a guy there. Didn't see him. I set out originally to find a desert or a jungle biome or a snow biome because, as you guys know, my favorite biome to build in is snow, since the snow regenerates when the weather happens. When it rains, it snows in the snowy biomes. So I sailed for probably 3 play sessions looking for, just in one direction, looking for a biome itself, and I couldn't find anything. So I ended up coming upon this group of islands. They're not tiny, but they're not giant either, but they work, and I think I'm just going to make that my permanent home. The islands there's 4 islands. Like I said, not very big, but I want to make each island have a different theme. I want to do a storage island. I want to do a farms island. I want to do, my home island where I've got, just the essential storage items. I've got my bed there, and then I want to connect all the islands by bridges. And in the middle of all the islands is an even smaller island that has my nether portal on it. And I want to connect each one of the bigger islands to the smaller island with a bridge as well. So that way, from any island I'm on, I can get to my home or get to my nether portal, and that'll take me around. A couple other things that are cool in this server. They have Dog M77's iron golem farm here, so I'm definitely never going to be short on iron. They have an ender. They have all the basic essential farms that most people would want to build. They've already have them here. It's an already established server, so that makes it much more simple to gather resources and stuff like that for that. But I mean, although that does sometimes take the fun out of the game. I don't know. I don't really mind using it, especially since I don't like using stone tools as much as I don't have to. Right now I'm using stone tools because all the iron I've gotten from the iron golem farm I'm using to build this track, which, as you can see, is still not complete. So one of the other things that I want to build on the server, which they don't have yet, is a gold farm. I want to build one here in the nether, just because I've been doing a lot of caving around my house, and I've only found probably 20 full tracks of, that's probably about, let's see here, 6 ingots make 6 tracks, and I've only made about 20 powered tracks, so I'm having some trouble finding gold. I come into the nether here, and in the nether hub they have They have an iron golem in the nether hub, and I aggro a whole bunch of pigmen, and I run to the iron golem. I let the iron golem kill him, so that way I can take all of the nuggets and stuff from him. But I've still got quite a bit further to run, guys, so I'm going to see you in a couple seconds. Alright guys, welcome back. I'm just coming up to the end of my track. It took me about, I want to say, 2 minutes after I left you guys to get to the end of the current track that I've built so far. So yeah, I've still got quite a bit more track, and just looking at it makes me not want to do it. But here we go. This was the first view for you guys of my home so far, and here it is. Like I said, it's just islands right now. I haven't really done much of anything. I've built the nether portal, and I planted some trees, and there was a big patch of pumpkins over there. I took that, and that's pretty much it. I mean, it's pretty barren, but like I said, they're not like the normal islands you see when you're stuck in an ocean biome. The ones that are just, 6 pieces of dirt and a piece of sand and no trees. These ones actually had trees on them, and that's why I thought they were actual island. I thought it was an actual biome when I first approached it, and it kept going and kept going, and I followed it all over there, and then it stopped. I'm like, screw it, I'm staying here. This is where I'm making my home, and anybody else can deal with it, because I was tired of sailing through this ocean and not finding anything. But yeah, like I said, I haven't made too much of a base camp here, because I don't want to live underground. I want to live out above on the surface here. But I've made just a small home. I've put a mushroom farm in here. You stand on the pressure plate here, and I have mushrooms above this block and above this block, and they will spread to the lower blocks underneath. And the way that works is you can't have more than X number of brown or X number of red in a 3x3 area. So with this, I can have this side will be full of red mushrooms, and there's only, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spots for the red mushrooms to grow. And same with this side, 6 spots. The spot in the back middle here would be available to both brown and red mushrooms. So 5 spots each with 1 shareable space. And this is just simple, probably terrible redstone wiring, but I have it hooked up to this, loops around. There's a piston back there holding back water, and then as soon as I step on the pressure plate, the piston releases the water goes around, and it would be knocking off any grown mushrooms that are available. But this is brand new and nothing is grown yet. Just a simple wheat farm, just because I needed it. I've done a lot of mining, a lot of burning of my trees. Have some diamonds. This is all from the iron golem farm, so that was extremely helpful. And then I've got underground, there's a big abandoned mine shaft. I haven't discovered the whole thing, but it's down there and it's pretty large. Also down there is a very, very big, from bedrock to the bottom of the ocean, ravine in there, and it's not open up to the ocean through the entire thing, but it is through a lot of it. And what I want to do down there is build a Minecraft, like Minetopia almost. I want to use just stone items to build it with. I want it to have bridges, and I want to fill the entire bottom portion with lava. So that could be a future project, just something I work on from time to time. And right now, what I want to do is one of my, I like to make a giant, just deep hole in the ground to get all my cobble. But I don't really want to do that with this world. I don't want to destroy too much of my landscape underneath the surface. So I'm just gonna build a cobblestone generator. I'm gonna use pistons and a clock, and you know, I think I'll just build it right here because that's simple. Alright, so, and then I'm gonna put a furnace here so it doesn't go any further. If you guys don't know, pistons can't push furnaces, so if you only want a certain number of blocks to be pushed out and not push anything else out, you can put a furnace at the end if you don't have obsidian, because pistons can't push obsidian either. You can put a furnace at the end, and then the blocks will extend to the furnace and stop, and then I'll be able to mine, and it'll just keep pushing out to here, and it won't put a wall up in front of my home here, so I can just walk right over it, and it won't be a big deal. So I'm going to go ahead and open up this wall and get me an area here where I can install this generator, and I will be back. Alright guys, welcome back. I've cleared out a space here. It's big enough. Now since we're on SMP, I know on most servers that I play on, the cobblestone regenerating when the lava touches the water takes a little bit longer than in single player. It might not now, since single player and servers are the same build, but they used to be that way. So this is how I build this one. Normally I would just build a four repeaters in a square, but since I need the extra time in between the repeaters with them set to max settings, I added 2 more repeaters into the mix. So this is what I do. Got my cobblestone generator. If you guys don't know how to build this, it's pretty simple. And again, this is just the way that I do it. I do a 4 long trench, 1 deep, and then in the 2 middle blocks in the trench, I dig down 1, and then I put my water in one side first and let that water flow all the way, and then I put my lava in the other side, and it makes the cobblestone. Alright, so I'm going to put that there. Oh no, I'm sorry, I'm not going to put that there. Put this here, and I put this there, put that there. I'm going to not talk while I do this, so that way I can concentrate. Oh, I'm sorry, I did this wrong. Okay, get rid of this one. Get rid of this one. Put this here. Put that right there. Put this right here. There we go. Now I've got all 6 repeaters in place. And then I need to put this right here, so it creates a continuous circuit. Now the idea here is, as soon as I put down a torch, it's going to go through the entire circuit, and then I can remove the torch, and it just keeps going through round and round and round until the circuit gets broken. And by doing that, it's as simple as breaking a repeater, breaking a redstone. I'll show you real quick without doing this. Let's see, let me put that back right there. Now, in order for this to work, with 4, you need all of them set to the max settings. I've got 6 here. I still just put them into the max settings. I mean, it's a little bit slower, but it really doesn't bother me that much. So there we go. They're all set to max settings. And now this is what I mean by the continuous circuit. The redstone torch gives it power, right? I've done something wrong. Since I fell in, I messed that all up. Alright. Let's try this again. Redstone torch. The redstone torch will give it power, and if you leave the redstone torch on like I did, it gives it all power, and then when I take the redstone torch away, it doesn't do the constant repeaters. So now I give it power, take the power away, and it works in a continuous circuit, see? And that extends the piston every time the piston gets power from this block here. It extends, retracts, and then in the amount of time that it takes for the power to come back around, the lava will flow onto the water and create cobblestone. So here we'll put this here. And cobblestone. See, it just keeps growing, and I've got a furnace at the other end there. So the piston can't push the furnace. So the cobblestone grows all the way to the furnace and stops because the furnace is there. And it doesn't break the generator because the clock continues going. So the next time I mine something, I'll get rid of this one. Pushes that forward, grows again. I'll come out here, and we'll just go like this. Now, a normal cobblestone generator, if you didn't have have a piston here, is you would stand in the water here, dig the cobblestone up, and half of it would fall into the lava, and half of it you'd get. So, I mean, it wasn't very convenient and efficient. Like this, you're not breaking the cobblestone at the lava. The piston is pushing it away from the lava. You're breaking it down the line here. And it just keeps going. And again, like I said, it's slow. It would probably be faster for me just to dig a hole, but since I am weird, I don't like to do that. So, and I just like building random things. So, I mean, this works out well. And then what I can do is, now that I have cobblestone, I would smelt it, which is what I'll do right now. I think I've got some in this already. 19, that might work. Since I don't want this to be visible to anybody, I just want, I want this part out. So I'm just going to fill this in. I've got lights in there, so nothing should spawn in. And we'll put a torch down, just for shiggles. And then now it just looks like my floor. So when I want some cobble, I'll just dig it up. And it will just regrow continually. And I can either come in here and pick it up, or I can wait for these blocks to push it all the way to the end here. And since they're not transparent blocks, it'll push it to the end and then push it all up. See, flies up, and with 1.3 items all stack on top of each other, so that's more than just one. I've got 32 in that stack. Now I've got 36. There was 4 cobblestone in that one little stack. And as you can see, like I said, the trench is full. The furnace, which is right here, is blocking the piston from pushing out more. And since pistons can't push furnaces, it stops it. So yeah, like I said, guys, I'll probably be just putting out Minecraft footage from the server here. I might do some co-op stuff once I get more established on the server and become better friends with people on the server. This server does run UHC events, and they are posted on the Minecraft forum, or the Minecraft forums at minecraftforums.net when they decide to do a UHC event. And you'll get a chance to play with me and the other people from the server. And the other people from the server also, not all of them, but some of them do Let's Plays as well. And not just Minecraft. I know some people do Fable, first-person shooters. I think somebody's doing a Skyrim. There's also other farm tutorials. They all post up the UHC event whenever they do, whenever they participate in UHC. So stick around. I think you'll really like the place. The people here are really great, and you know what? I will see you guys next time. Hopefully, I'll have gathered up some stone, and we can start building on the surface, building our bridges and our buildings. And I think I'm going to go with, like everyone else does in Minecraft, I'm going with a medieval theme, since that's pretty much the only thing to do unless you have a texture pack. And um, I'll also be doing some texture pack reviews here once I get more established here. And I hope I see you guys again in the future. So have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.